What's up, Sadiddy babes? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tay. And today I'm gonna be letting y'all in on my life a little bit. I'm currently 18, for those of you that don't know. But I'm gonna be telling y'all the story about how I left home at 17. I didn't get put out. This is the disclaimer. I did not get put out. I simply left. It wasn't making me happy at the time, so I left. I thought that's what was best for me. And this is also another disclaimer to all the teenagers out here that still live with their parents. This is not me telling you to dip. This is not me, encouraging the leave. But, I'm going to tell you that it's not going to be easy, but it ain't going to be that hard either, But, yeah, I'm not telling you all to leave. I'm not, this is not the push. I hope this is not to push you out the door. Don't tell your parents you watched this video. But, yeah, so I'm going to be telling you all that. So, when did I? Okay. I left in, September. So, I turned 18 last year. So, this was 2020. Yeah, this was 2020. And it was the beginning of my senior year. Yep, it was the beginning of my senior year. And, I was excited for senior year, but, Corona had happened. So, it was I didn't really have nothing to look forward to. I didn't have graduation at the time. We didn't know what was going on. Everything was fresh. We was doing online school, so I was at home all the time. And yeah, so I decided. I didn't even really decide I was gonna leave. I'm impulsive. Do what you'll know on my channel. If you keep watching my videos, I am very impulsive. I do stuff on a whim, and that was a whim. I intended to come back, in a few days, but then I didn't. My family members probably not gonna believe it. I intended to come back, but I did. I swear I did. I intended to come back, but I didn't. But yeah, so I'm gonna tell you all how it all went down. Basically, I was up one night, right? I was up, and I don't even think I asked her to go. Yes, I did. I had asked my mama to go somewhere, right? But I had been leaving, I was at home, so I felt why am I in the house? We don't got nothing else to do. I'm about to, you hear me, dip out. But, she told me I had been gone too much. I ain't never in the house, so sit your ass down. She told me sit down, sit your neck back. I ain't like that. I ain't like that at all. Sit my neck back, what you mean? Everybody else, mamas is just, letting them live it up during this corona, Mind you, it wasn't even that I was really going places. I really wasn't even going nowhere. I wasn't even partying, nothing like that. I just wanted to be with my friends. Nothing for me to do at home. So, boom. So, one night, I'm sitting up, texting my best friend. Me and my best friend talking, whatever. So, she with her cousins, right? She with her cousins. All her cousins is grown. 22, 23, 24, so on and so forth. So, she over there, you feel me? Whatever. So, she bet you want to come over? We chilling, blah, 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 blah. So, I'm why not? I'm why not? Now, mind you, I had already asked my mama earlier that day. She told me I couldn't go. But I was going to go. Anyways, disclaimer, listen to your parents. Because when I get deeper into this story, you're going to be like, girl, you should set your neck back. But yeah. So, yeah, I left. I packed the bag. But I only packed the bag for a few days. This how you know I was going to come back. I only packed the bag for 2 or 3 days tops. You feel me? couple extra panties and stuff. Like, you know, you pack extra panties, extra bras. Had bras for about 2 weeks, panties for about 2 weeks. But, like, I didn't intend on, you know, staying up. So, boom. So, I end up leaving. Now, this is where it get funny because it's not like, you know, like you see on the movies and they snuck out the window and, you know, I didn't do that. I walked right out the front door. I walked right out the front door. And I didn't look back. I did not look back. Okay, I did not look back. I walked right out the front door. And her cousin had a Scat. He had a blue Scat. I think it was blue. I don't know. I think it was blue though. Had a blue Scat. I get in the car. Now, mind you, you feel me? I didn't think too much into it. Like, I wasn't trying to wait for her to go to sleep. Like, it was not planned. Like, it was not planned. Like, I just wanted to go, have fun, come back home type shit. So, anyways, girl, I get in the car. My mama texts me as soon as I get in the car. Like, soon as I get in the car, she texts, "Where is you going?" Oh, I don't respond because I'm supposed to be in the house. So I don't respond. Like, I know you seen me leave if you up. I know you seen me leave. So it's not even, you know, like, what can I say? What is there to stay at this point? So, boom. So I get in the car. She texts me like 3 times. And then she was like, all right. Feel me? I guess in her head, she was like, if it did, you want to leave. All right, cool. I'm chilling. Now I'm chill. Because, like, at first I was anxious because she kept texting me. Dang, she gonna keep texting me all night? Or, you know, what's gonna go on? So, she only texted me like 3 times. She ain't milk it. She ain't, you know. At this point, she was so sick of me. She probably was like, you know, she can have her little week of fun and come back and I'll deal with that when she, you know, whatever. I don't know what she was thinking. I don't know. But, yeah. So, come to find out, you know, later on, she thought I basically tried to skirt off, like, but I didn't. He got a Scat, so it just happened like that. Like, I didn't mean for him to skate off like that, but you know how niggas be in their cars. You feel me? He did that. He did. Pushed it for sure, but I'm not driving. So boom. So we, you know, having fun. We chilling. We in the car listening to music. Now they already blow. So I'm like, all right, bet. So we end up going to her cousin's house or whatever. Her cousin's over there. At this time, I'm a full-blown smoker. Like, stoner at its finest. Okay, so we smoking. Whatever. Then we end up going to get some food. Like, we was really chilling for real. Like, we just got blow and ate. But I did something else that night too. Y'all, I experimented. And if y'all, let me know in the comments if y'all want to know what I experimented with, because I will do a video on that itself. Because y'all, if y'all is trying to experiment, and I'm talking about I'm talking about, you know, yeah, if y'all want to experiment, y'all should probably comment so I can tell y'all what I did, so I can tell y'all what not to do, you know? So, yeah. Boom. So, that happened. Whatever. So, we stay the night. Next day, we do it all over again. Like, it was like a party every single day when I first left. Like, no faking. But then, you feel me? I was coming closer and closer to the end of my bag, and I had to figure out what I was about to do next. Like, it was all cool and dandy until I realized, like, I'm too deep in it. I can't go back now. Like, I could have. But me, being me, in the back of my head, I'm like, I can't, you feel me? I'm too deep. I'm 7 feet in and you only get 6 feet under, you know? Like, you can't go back now. So, boom. So, I don't go back. So, at this point, it's game time. Now I got to figure out a plan. I'm 17. I had a little bit of money in my pocket, but it wasn't nothing that was going, you feel me? Nothing that was going to get me nowhere for real. Like, you know, it got me some food for about a month. You know, I had a few $100s in my pocket, but like that wasn't nothing to be leaving the house with, you know? Nothing to be starting a life with. So at this point, I'm like, you know, I need a game plan. Boom. So I text my friend, not my best friend. I text my friend that I've been knew forever. Like, so throughout the video, you're gonna hear me call her my cousin because I've been knowing her forever. Her family is like my family, you know, whatever. We all close. We all, you feel me, close knit, whatever. So I text her like, you know, I need somewhere to stay, blah, blah, blah. She's like, all right, come on, get dropped off. I got you. Cool. All right, cool. So now I got a place to stay. I done figured it out. You know, at this point, I'm going to be paying to rent out a room. I just had a brain fart. But I'm going to be paying rent to rent out a room or whatever. So I can stay there. So, all right, you feel me? That's cool. That's cool because, you know, I told her sister, like, I'm not going to be able to pay rent this month, but, you know, when I get a job, blah, 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 blah. She was understanding, so it was all right. You feel me? It was cool. So, at this point, I'm looking for a job. Girl, a job is never there when you need it. Like, you know how when you fill out applications when you need a job for real, and then all them jobs call you back after you already got a job? Like, it was like that. Like, it was that irritating. Like, girl, couldn't find a job if a job slapped me in the face. So, I was searching. Girl, end up working at Tropical Smoothie now. I'm working at Tropical Smoothie, right? I'm staying, for reference, I'm staying like maybe 6 to 10 miles away from my job. No car. Winging it. I'm winging it, but I got a job now. You feel me? I got a job now. So now I got to figure out how I'm getting to this job every day. Which, it wasn't that hard to figure out how I was going to get there because once I got my first check, it was like, if I need to get a lift, I'm going to get a lift there. You feel me? So, that really wasn't that hard. But I got a job at Tropical Smoothie, right? I was working there for about maybe like 2 or 3 months. Like, Tropical Smoothie was my first job at a different location. So when I started working there, it was like, you know, riding a bike. Like, I already knew everything I needed to do. Y'all didn't have to really train me for real. Like, it was nothing to it. Like, it was like riding a bike. So I'm working there, you know, whatever. It's cool, you feel me? It's, you know, some nice little cheese in my pocket. It's Corona, so they paying more for workers. So I'm making, you know, enough money to get me by and still have some money to do what I want to do. So, you know, I'm having fun though. Like, I'm still having fun. Like, we going out. Not even really going out. Like, when I say going out, like, don't think like I was out partying, because I wasn't. Like, we used to be like going bowling, stuff like that. Like, go bowling, go to somebody's house, chill, you know, whatever. So, boom. Now, at this point, I didn't talk to my family for like a month. And then when I did decide to talk to them, only person I would talk to was my granny. Because my granny is my road dog. That's my road dog, okay? Despite anything, that's my road dog. So that was the only person I talked to, because I knew she was the only person that wasn't going to try to, like, don't tell me what I know what I did wrong. I know what I did wrong. She's going to tell me what I did wrong, but she ain't going to try to overdo it. Like, you know, everybody got that one person that they could just talk to. That's my granny. So I finally, you know, I think she may have called me or texted me or whatever. And I just was like, you know, why not? Why not? Like, at this point, what am I? You know? So I ends up texting her, talking to her, whatever. She tell me like, you know, this what you want to do. You should have did it differently. You should have did it differently. I agree with that. I should have did it differently, but I didn't. So at this point, can't take it back. I'm already gone. So, you know, whatever. So I'm talking to her. I'm keeping her updated on life. She like, oh, well, as long as you know you okay, you not, nowhere starving and nowhere on the street, nothing like that. I'm like, no, not that. That's not the one. But yeah, so fast forward to like October, girl. October, yes. So in October, I lost my phone at a party. Okay, so me and my best friend and her sister. Her sister. Girl, her sister. Anyways, me, my best friend, and her sister, we go to the party, right? Boom, so I asked my big cousin for the car. She's like, all right, you can have a car for the night, da-da-da-da. My car ain't bad. She's like, as long as you have it back in the morning. I'm like, I'm coming back tonight. Like, my cousin was coming back tonight, but I was going back tonight, so cool. So we go to the party. Now, I'm not going to tell y'all no details on this party because, let me tell you, it was a whole story. Like, let me know in the comments if y'all want me to tell that story. Like, I really be having stories inside of stories type. Like, as I was thinking about doing this story time, I didn't know what I was really going to talk about. But now that I'm getting into it, it's like I got so many stories inside this one story. So let me know in the comments if y'all want to know about this party that I'm talking about. But moral of the story, I lost my phone. Actually, I didn't lose my phone. I know exactly where I set my phone at. But bitches is broke, okay? They broke. Y'all stole the iPhone X. Y'all stole the iPhone. They stole my phone, y'all. So at this point, I'm high, I'm drunk, and I'm irritated. I'm irritated because why would you steal my phone? Like, my phone? Like, you don't have a phone? Like, that was just so ghetto to me. Like, ugh. Like, I didn't go to another party for so long after that because, like, what? Like, you really stole my phone? My phone, though? Like, I'm going to keep saying my phone because, like, my phone. Like, you wild for that. You really wild for that. Whoever stole my phone, I hope somebody steal your life. I hope somebody steal your identity. Like, why would you steal my phone? Like, what? Okay, anyway. So my phone got stolen. So boom. Now I gotta get another phone. On top of me, not even, you feel me? Like, not even being established in life. I gotta get a whole nother phone. Like, so boom. Another list of problems. So, alright. I end up not even getting it. Like, I said forget a phone. Like, honestly, I said forget a phone for about 2 months. I didn't have a phone till, like, February. No faking. So, in November, I ended up getting another job. I ended up quitting Tropical Smoothie. Right? I quit Tropical Smoothie. Then, me and my best friend, we had a session, right? We had a session with this girl that she lived down the street from. And we all blow, you feel me? We catching up on life now. I don't know girly, but she been knew her since they was younger or whatever. So I'm just, when I'm around people that I'm not used to or like that I just met, I like to observe the scenery. I like to observe. So, to observe who I'm, around, whatever. So, she telling us about this job that she work at. She like, I trim weed for this lady, blah, 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 blah. So, me and my best friend, like, put us on type. So, she like, I'm going to tell her about y'all, send her number, blah, blah, blah. She'll probably get back to you because she needs some more girls. Cool. You feel me? Cool. Now, at this point, I need a job. So I'm really on that. Like, you feel me? Like, I really want to work with this lady. Like, that's something that I felt like I was going to enjoy doing. Because I smoke, not even about being around the weed. Like, it's just, I don't like dealing with people. Customer service is not for me, for real, for real. Like, which is why I quit Tropical Smoothie. Like, it's just not for me. So I'm like, all right, you feel me? If you can get me in this job, that's cool. You feel me? I'm still be looking, but if you can get me in this job, that's even better. So boom, literally a few days later, the lady called me, but I didn't answer the phone because I didn't know the number. Dummy, yes, dumb girl, dumb. Did not answer the phone, but I ended up answering like a couple weeks later because she kept calling me. Like, the same number kept calling me, and I didn't even peep that the same number was calling me until a couple days before Thanksgiving. So it's end of November by this time. End of November. And yeah, so I ended up answering the phone. She like, I've been trying to get in touch with you. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I got a job coming up. This, and that. I'm like, she sound cool on the phone. I'm like, all right, bet. Like, I could come. She said it was a 3-day trim in Bay City. Bay City is North Michigan. If you're not in Michigan, I just gave you some geographics. Go look it up. But yeah, so that's about maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours away from the city. So I'm like, all right, cool. So we used to have meetups. We'd meet up. We'd all, get in a couple cars and ride out. All right, so we go to Bay City. Now, I'm the new girl, you feel me? So, like I said, first of all, I was in the car with the girl that got me the job, and I didn't even know. Like, that's how you know I don't be paying no attention. Like, I really don't be caring. I did not know this was the girl that got me the job. So, when we get there, she like, who referred you again? I'm like, TJ. She like, Tiana or TJ? I'm like, girl, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, girl, what? Like, I didn't even ask the girl her name in the car. Like, we was blown. We was just talking. Like, I don't know. So, anyways, we cleared that up. Boom. So, I get to working with her, whatever. Under the table money, girl. When I got done working at the end of the night, she had to be my money. I said, this is what you, for sure. Like, at this point, yeah, this the one right here. So I'm on grind time at this point. Like, I don't care. I'm working every holiday. I'm working. What girl? You should have seen them. You should have seen that money I was getting in my hand at the end of the day. Like, girl, I'm trying to tell you, like, if you in the trim industry, if you trim weed, you already know. Like, you already know. Girl, at the end of the night when she handed me my money, I'm like, oh yeah, it's on the flow. Like, whenever you need me to work, I don't care. I'm working. That's what you gotta know. I'm working. Boom. So at this point, mind you, I told y'all, this is my senior year. I done forgot all about school. Like, I was doing school when I was working at Tropical Smoothie because I had a lot of time on my hands. But at this point, now that I'm trimming, I'm making so much money. I don't care. I don't need it. That's what I kept saying to myself. Like, I don't need it. Like, it's school. Like, school not paying me. This job is. Like, I was at work all day, every single day. Like, all day. Like, when I get home, I'm not doing nothing but smoking, get in the shower, going to sleep. Like, wake up, smoke, do it all over again. Like, it was like clockwork. So, school was nowhere in the questions. I didn't have time for school. School didn't have time for me. We didn't have time for each other. We wasn't seeing eye to eye. We were not friends. Okay, we were not friends. So, boom. Fast forward, I'm working for her, stacking my money. So, at this point, Christmas come around. You feel me? By this time, I done started, talking to my family a little bit more. My mama mad at me at this point because I left without saying nothing. Understandable, I know her. I knew she was going to be mad. So, feel me? I go to my granny house. I drop off like a band, like, I split it up. I told her how I wanted it split. Like, I want this much to go to this person, this much to go to this person, this much to go to this person. Ooh. I gave everybody their Christmas gift. I dip out. All right, time to go. Shake it out, stand. Nah. So I leave, you feel me? Everybody got their Christmas gift. I got my couple Christmas gifts. I dip out. January come, right? My cousin had been gone from the house, like, she had been gone from the house for like a month or so. And I'm like, like, where'd she go? Like, she just disappeared. Where'd you go, honey? Where'd you go? So she was with her other cousin, and she had been staying over there, whatever. Came back home to get some clothes. She got some clothes. She like, you want to come over? Woo. I'm like, whatever. I don't got nothing else to do. If I gotta work, my boss will come get me from wherever I'm at. So, it's whatever. I go over there. You feel me? We over there, we chilling. Now, it was cool. It was cool living over there. Until my cousin, not the one she was staying with, but the one that I stayed with after I left home. She had invited so many of her friends over there. Like, it was like Bad Girls Club. And like, bro, like, y'all don't even understand. Like, it was like Bad Girls Club. Like, I would not recommend you ever stay with that many females ever in your life. Like, I would not wish that on my worst enemy. It's too much. It's too much. Like, who are you talking to? Who are you? Like, these girls and their attitudes. And it really wasn't even all of them. It's just like birds of a feather flock together. And I ain't even gonna say I really believe in that. But to a certain extent, they definitely do. Like, somebody will say something and then you piggyback off of it. Like, was we even talking to you though? Like, it's one thing for me to be talking to you. It's another thing for you to be talking to yourself. And that's what's happening right now because nobody asked you. Like, and I'm real chill. Like, I'm not a confrontational person. Until you approach me. Until you provoke me. Don't provoke me and I won't have to say anything to you. Like, and then the thing about it is, you would say something to be funny and I'll be dead ass. Like, and what? Like, and what about it? Because stop playing with me. Like, I was never playing. Like, do it look like I'm playing? Like, I'm not. I promise you I'm not. So yeah, girl. Thumbs down. Never, ever, 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 ever stay with no bunch of females. Like, ever. But I didn't learn my lesson there, though. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, I did not learn my lesson there. Boom. So, I end up moving out of there. So, okay, wait. Because I'm skipping some parts. So, I end up trying to get a car from my boss at the time. Now, mind you, I just told y'all I moved in with her in like February. No, like January. So February come. At this point, I'm trying to get a car because I'm staying in downtown, close to Southwest. But on my jobs is far out. So I'm trying to, get a car so I won't have to rely on nobody else to take me to work, pick me up from work, blah, blah, blah. So my boss tell me, like, she got a car, woo, woo, woo. Now, mind you, I have been working with her for a few months now, like every day. Like, I spent all my days with you, basically. You feel me? So I'm thinking, like, she got my best interest at heart. If she got a car, it's reliable. You're not going to sell me no BS car. So I'm like, all right, whatever, when it get done, get fixed, let me know. I told my granny about it. My granny always willing to help. So she like, if you need help getting the car, let me know. Woo, woo. So my boss like, I'll sell it to you for $1,500 or $1,000 or something like that. Like, It was some little to nothing, like, for real, like, for a whole cart, like, yeah. So I told my granny, like, oh, you know, whatever. Cool. So my boss come get the money for the car. She come get the money for the car. I don't think nothing of it, you feel me? All right, boom, you got your money. Sign the title over, whatever. So at this point, we waiting on the car to get out the shop. Girl, I could do an in-depth video about that too. Y'all can let me know down below if y'all want to hear about that. But I'm just gonna say, you know, she didn't. She was on some BS, you feel me? So we had to end up getting the money back, which took way too long for this lady to give us our money back. Like, I work with you, so I know how much you making in one night. We got 2-3 jobs a day. Like, I know how much you making. I know, I ain't gonna say I'm counting your pockets, but you feel me? I got a rough estimate of what you bringing in. So there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to get my granny her money back. Like, at this point, you playing, so we don't even want the car no more. Like, we'll go find another car. You don't want to give us the money back. All right, cool. No, I don't care what's what. I stepped behind mine, so now I'm gonna tip with you. And now I don't care what you thought. I don't care what you know. Like, no, I'm gonna tip with you now. So I cuss her out. Very nicely though. Like, it was like a nicety type of thing. Like, I was nice and feisty at the same time. Like, it was a nicety ideal. So, girl, she ended up giving my granny her money back. Now, mind you, this after, like, I told Girly, like, yeah, I hop in that field with you real fast. Like, this not that. So, she ended up giving us our money back. I don't get the card. A couple weeks later, I ended up moving back with my granny. Yeah, I moved back with my granny. I take my senior pictures, but still, at this point, I'm saying fuck school. So, I really don't know what's going on with, you know. So, yeah. At this point, I'm staying with my granny. And my granny, like, you know, you're not about to be here and not doing school. Like, you gotta do school. I only moved back with her because, like I told y'all, I would not recommend you living with a bunch of females. Like, no, like, it's not where it's at. It's just not where it's at. It's bad girls club every day, like, and I don't have time. I don't have time at all. Like, I was too busy making paper. I don't care what y'all, like, I don't care. I don't care. I'm making paper. What are you doing? Like, you know? So, I left. That was too much for me. I ended up leaving. And that was that. So I go stay with my granny. My granny ended up getting me to do school. Because like I said before, she said I couldn't stay there if I wasn't doing school. So I do school. I do a couple assignments. But then, you feel me, I stopped doing it again. So fast forward, I ended up moving out again. Because, like, that wasn't my end all. Like, my end all was not staying with her. I didn't want to just stay with her, you know? So I ended up moving out again. I really was only there for, like, maybe 2 or 3 weeks. Maybe 3. Like, pushing 3. Like, 3 is pushing it, for real. Like, I really think I was only there for, like, 2 weeks. Then, my friend from, like, 9th grade. Yeah, my friend from, like, 9th grade. Her cousin was opening up a hookah shop. So, like, brand spanking new, like, feel me? We in there while they painting, you know, putting the furniture in there. Like, it had just, you feel me? Just not even open yet. Like, when I first started working there. So, she joined my live. No, actually, he joined my live. So, the person who owned the hookah shop, he joined my live, like, you know, such and such said you was coming today to check out the hookah shop, help me out, blah, blah, blah. So, I'm on live. I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm going to come. Like, I'm going to come. You know y'all family, whatever. So I go, boom. So I end up staying the night over there. Her sister had got a new apartment. And they had lost a roommate. Now, me thinking that, okay, so this was where my head was at when I made this decision, okay? This is where my head was at. My head was like, these are different females. Like, like this is a different set of females. Like, it was just too many females the first time. Like, maybe, if I dwindle it down to just 2 other people, it'll be fine. Now, as far as getting into it and all of that, it was fine. Like, I didn't get into it with none of them, none of that. Like, it was never none of that. We was all chilling. We was all in our own lane. If we wasn't together, we was, in our own rooms. So as far as all of that, that wasn't the issue. The problem is when people don't tell you the whole thing, the whole situation. So I ended up staying there, whatever. She tell me, like, at this point it's April that I start staying there. So May is when I start paying rent. Because at this point, y'all done already paid, whatever the case may be. So I'm staying there. I'm looking at the hookah lounge. Now, the hookah lounge was cool. Like, it was cool. It was something to get used to because it was a party every single day. But, you feel me? It was cool, My first day, I was looking at the money in my hand. Like, when I was looking at the money in my hand when I first started trimming, I was looking like that. Because that was under the table money, too. Girl, so I'm looking like, oh, yeah. Like, it's on the floor. It's on the floor. It's on the floor. Girl, only got that type of money one time. Like, and it's crazy because I was making a little bit more trimming, but I was making the same amount, like dollar amount an hour. I was making the same thing. And I was working, granted, I was working way more hours when I was trimming, but I was working every day at the hookah shop. And I was working every day for like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 hours. But because he had just opened, I feel like he was trying to, penny pinch a little bit. Like, y'all was only working for this amount of time. Like, we was only open for this amount of time. And I ain't like that. Like, if I'm here getting paid. Like, I'm not just about to be here just to be here. You feel me? I'm not just about to be here. Feel me? It's cool. I love you, bro. But, like, I need money. Like, this is not that. So, at this point, I'm looking for another job because you playing with my top. I need a day job. This not even about to happen like that. So, me thinking that this about to be enough money to support my needs, and it's not. Now I get a day job. Now I start working at another tropical smoothie out where the apartment was at. So I started working at another tropical smoothie, but this is like towards the end of April, whatever. So they had, because I was not a part of this purchase. I would have never, ever agreed to that. But because they was already there when I got there, it was like whatever. But they had 2 cats. I hate cats. I absolutely hate cats. I hate cats with a passion. If I could kick every cat I see to the other side of the world, I would. Like, I hate cats. Like, I hate cats. Like, they are pointless. Like, y'all, like, Like, I'm not even against pets, but I don't like ugly dogs. I don't like cats. I don't like ugly dogs, and I don't like cats. So, you feel me? Y'all got 2 cats, whatever. That's cool. Like, they made sure that they wasn't in my area. You feel me? Like, don't be in my room. Don't be, that's a dud right there. Like, that's the quickest way to make me kick them down the stairs. No faking. Like, I don't play that. So, boom. The cats wasn't in my room, so I wasn't tripping. Now, I didn't know. You know how when you move in somewhere, you're supposed to pay for your pets, right? Right. So I didn't know that the leasing office didn't know about the cats. one day they had to come fix something. Maintenance had to come fix something, and you know what I mean? I guess the cats. No, I had put the cats up because she asked me to put the cats up. But like, I'm not thinking like, oh, they don't know. I'm thinking like, you know, you don't want them messing with them while they working, you know. So I don't put nothing else up. Like, I don't put they bowls and food and all that. I don't put all that up. Like, well, you didn't tell me to do that. You asked me to put the cats up. That's what I did. So I'm not thinking nothing of it, girl. She get a whole letter in the mail, maybe like a week or two later, like, we've been, you know, informed that y'all have animals on the premises that's not, you know, we didn't know about them, basically. And she asked me, like, you know, did you put them up? I'm like, yeah, I put them up. She's like, they must have been scratching. I'm like, no, like, I don't know, like, feel me? I don't know. I don't know. So, me still, I ain't really think about the food. I ain't think about me not putting their stuff up. But it's like, whatever. Like, you should have told them that you had animals. So, boom. Girl, get hit with a fine something. So, what? What? So, I'm looking at the fine like, Girl, rent come. I give her what I'm going to give her. And I just look like, stay with the rest. I'm not paying for no cats I don't even like. Well, if you're not coming with the rest of the rent, you gotta leave. Bye. I don't care. I did quick. Like, what? I could go make my money back. That's no issue. You can have that because you gonna need it with all these extra bills that you done put upon yourself. You can have it. I don't even care at this point. So I did. Like, I'm not about to be paying for no cats. I'm not about to be paying for no cats. Like, this is not what I signed up for. I don't have a cat. I'm not paying for no cat. I don't have a cat. I'm not paying for it. So I go back to my granny house. At this point, my journey is over. Okay, my journey is over. Kinda. But the start of a new journey is for another day. But yeah, that was the end of my journey. All I can really, it's like it taught me so much as far as being independent and doing what I need to do. Because once I left and went back to my granny house for that final time, at this point, it's like May, and I graduate in like 2 weeks. Supposed to graduate, you feel me? So, she on my head, like, you know, you ain't been doing your work, blah, blah, blah. You need to get on your school stuff. I kid you not. God strike me down if I'm lying. I finished my senior year, the whole senior year, in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks. I'm talking about no slack, no break. I'm talking about these teachers did not care. They did not care. Only a couple of them gave me a little bit of leeway. Other than that, I did work from September to the present day, and I was still getting work because we were still in school. Like, y'all, I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I achieved it. But girl, your girl graduated. Your girl graduated on May 23rd. Was that May 23rd? It was May 23rd of last year. I graduated. I got a car for my graduation gift, so I was feeling like that girl. I feel like that girl. But yeah. So, boom. That was that. Now, at this point, I feel like, you feel me? Although I'm not, you feel me, staying by myself. Like, the goal was to stay, you know, not with my family, but at this point, I'm grown. Like, at this point in their head, I'm grown. Like, in my family, once you graduate, if you're not going to go to college, but you got a job, you know, you doing something, like you trying to do something, you grown. Cool. Like, you know, granted, grown people stay by themselves, grown people pay their bills, grown people, you know, blah, blah, blah. But to a certain extent, you grown. So, I can do what I can leave. I can come and go as I please. I'll call you, you know, make sure, you know, all right, I'm about to dip out. All right, cool. Like, that's all I wanted was freedom. Like, I didn't have that freedom, which is what made me leave. Like, you know, like, I didn't have the freedom all the other people my age had. And I didn't like that. That's why I left. That's really why I left. But once I came back, then I had graduated, whatever. That was like, whatever. You want to leave, cool. You want to stay, cool. Whatever. So, feel me? It was working out. It was straight. It was straight. Feel me? It was straight. But, yeah, that's the end of that story. As far as that goes. But what I can tell people who are around that age, or feeling like you in a bubble, like maybe your parents don't let you do nothing, or I don't know, whatever your circumstance is, whatever gravitated you to this video, whatever made you watch this video, I just want to tell you that it's not what it seems. Like, although I told y'all some funny stories and whatever, and let y'all know that I was still having fun, it was fun, but I got put in a lot of situations that I didn't have to be in had I stayed at home. Like, had I stayed at home, most 99.999% of the stuff that I got myself into, I wouldn't have been in had I stayed at home. Malfunction. Okay, my phone had to fail. But yeah, I feel like you definitely need to think about your actions. Like, everything that you do have, it's like a domino effect. So you do one thing, all right, boom. And then it's like, all right, now I'm doing good, but something else gonna happen. Like, you have to, I wasn't mentally ready to be adulting, but I was adulting, like, full-fledged, like, this is it, like, So I just want to tell y'all, like, it's not easy. So don't take this video and run with it like, oh, she could do it, I could do it too, because I did it for about a year. But guess what? I'm back at my mama's house under different circumstances, but I'm back here, So I just want y'all to, like, really think about what y'all doing. Really think about what y'all doing, because great truth be told, outside cool and all, but people die out there. Like, people steal your phones out there. Like, a lot of stuff can happen. And I'm not trying to be your mama and your parent. Like, this is not what y'all came here for. But I just want to tell y'all, like, unless you have a solid plan, like, make sure you don't just, dip out. If you gonna do it the right way. If you gonna do it, be woman or man enough to, like, I don't want to be here no more. I'm not happy here. Bye type stuff. Like, like, my situation could have been a lot better had I even did that. Like, even doing that, my situation would have been way different. You feel me? Like, I had to figure every little thing out on my own because I'm so stubborn and stuck in my ways. I didn't want their help because I left for a reason. Like, my granny used to try to help me. I was like, no, because you want to know why? Because I left, so I didn't have to deal with this. Like, I didn't want the help. I should have took it, but I didn't want it. So I just want y'all to, like, really think about how everything you do got a reaction. So have your plan in order. Roof over your head. How you gonna get food in your stomach every day? How you gonna go to work? If you don't have a job, how are you gonna find a job? Like, it's a lot of stuff that I didn't think about because I moved off impulses. I'm fine, you feel me? I'm still alive, so. Did it work out that bad? No. Did I graduate? Yes. So did it work out that bad? No. But I could have got there way easier, I could be somewhere different in life now. What I will say is that doing that gave me the hustle and the grind that I would not have had I stayed in the house. I would not have had it because I was spoiled. I didn't want for anything. I didn't need anything. I didn't do anything. Like, everything was given to me. So it was like I was working just because. Like, I was working. I wasn't spending my money on it for real. Was barely spending my money on weed. Like, you feel me? I smoke with my friends. We all feel me pitch in. We all smoke. Like, you know, it was never. I never need to spend my money on nothing for real. So when you have to spend your money, like when you have to give your money away, oh, best believe you gonna be mad. Like, you might not see it now, but best believe that's gonna make you mad. Like, it's gonna make you mad having to give your money away every month. It's gonna make you mad not being able to do what you want to do when you want to do it, because you have responsibilities that you may not have had you stayed at home. So I definitely wanted to give y'all that insight, because you need to think about that junk. Like, don't just do, think. I just do. Don't do what I do. I'm here to make the mistakes so you don't have to, okay? So yeah, as far as that goes, make sure y'all let me know in the comments any other videos that y'all want me to do, or any other stories, like any of the stories that I particularly pointed out to y'all. Like, if y'all want to hear about that stuff, leave it in the comments below. Maybe put like the time marker or drop the time stamp down below if that's the story that you want to see, or anything. Like, you know, just let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. But I'm about to go ahead and end this video. So make sure y'all give it a thumbs up. Never a thumbs down. And make sure you subscribe and interact with me. I like to talk to y'all. You know, tell me how y'all day was. Tell me anything, you know. If you like this video, I will definitely give y'all more content like this. But I'm about to go. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.